Guys, the Chicken is here, bringing you another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, I'm going to be talking about some of my biggest mistakes that I've made so far in Warships in regards to the tech tree, my style of attacking, and just thought process overall. So, let's start out with these first initial upgrades. So, for the most part, I've been doing okay, but one thing that I definitely do regret not doing early on is upgrading heavies and upgrading Zookas. When I was playing the Warships tournament in Finland, Riflemen were definitely the meta. I don't know if some things changed or the community is just smarter than the chicken, but Heavy and Zuka have turned out to be definitely the best starting combo. I don't know, like at rank 20 plus, but definitely 1 through 20 heavies and Zukas are very, very good. Now, that's not to say the Riflemen aren't. That's not to say Riflemen are bad. I mean, RZM, I think, is still very strong, especially with Ice Shield, I'm figuring out. But that was definitely something I feel like it would have made it easier to progress if I had upgraded my heavies and my Zukas instead of leaning so heavily towards Riflemen. The next thing is I unlocked... Where was it? I unlocked... where are we here? Was it cannons? No, it was the one before this. It was... I unlocked flamethrowers instead of machine guns. Now, overall, machine guns, I would say, are better. I did make the switch for 100 gems. But overall, I would say machine guns are better because they do a lot of damage. They do a lot of splash damage to Riflemen if you are worried about that. But if you're getting hit with a lot of heavy Zuka, which everyone is, the machine guns, when the heavies get close, they actually enter the blind spot of the machine gun and they shoot over top and hit the Zukas behind them. So it doesn't always happen. It doesn't mean that they just melt heavy Zuka. They still get, you know, there's still a splash damage defense at the end of the day. But not prioritizing machine guns was definitely, you know, I was able to go back and just swap them out, so it wasn't too big of a deal. But another mistake that I made was I basically ignored all single target defenses. I did finally go ahead and upgrade the cannons, but I did that like way towards the end of the tech tree. I think I was at the last engine room when I did that. Boom cannons I also have still completely ignored, and you don't want to do that because then when you have, like, look at my base, like basically I have nothing but machine guns to protect me. And when I had the low-level cannons, like, I was just getting wrecked by heavies and Zukas because they were just walking through the base, just crushing everything. So that was definitely a mistake that I made, to not focus on any single target defenses. Sniper towers and cannons are definitely very, very helpful. So I think those are just some basic things. Also, not upgrading barrage and artillery. That definitely made it a little bit harder to progress because, more so on the initial stages, because that's really when you're able to barrage down and artillery engine rooms. So when you have low-level barrage and artillery, then that makes it very hard to do. Other than that, I think we've been pretty solid. I'm pretty happy with the decisions I've made so far. I did recently unlock, this morning I unlocked gunboat energy. I also unlocked Scorchers. I might use them just once just to show you guys how bad they are, but yeah, so I unlocked gunboat energy and I unlocked Scorchers, and you know what? Let's actually try the Scorchers here. Let's try. Now I can't actually put them all down. I start off with 58 GB, so 12, 24, 36. I can put down 4 Scorchers and then other troops. So we'll put down. We'll use. What do we want to use? Let's use 4 Scorchers, and I don't know, what are we putting behind Scorchers if they aren't tanks? I guess tanks, and then we'll go with Second Wind, I guess. Even though level 3, I don't know if that's even going to do anything. Let's go with Battle Orders, actually. Let's try this out. Let's try this out, guys. So I'm gonna have to hope to get a bunch of GBE off the landing. This base actually looks tough because he's got all of his boom cannons directly in the center. So let's go with the... Oh, they're not 12 GB, they're 10 GB. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Okay, that's not bad. We can get most of them out just like this. Now, keep in mind, these are all, like, very, very low-level Scorchers and tanks. So I think what I'm going to do first off is just get the rest of those tanks down there, because that's where the bulk of our damage is going to be coming from. And you see right there, like, look at how quickly the Scorcher is melting, and he's only facing a few cannons. So that is kind of sad to see. But let's go with the battle orders here, and I don't know, man. Hopefully we can get one engine room down. And brick goes down right there. Okay, good start, chicken. Good start. Let's get a shock on this cannon over here. At level 1, all the troops are pretty weak, but whew, man. Like, there's just no room for tanks really to be used on this. Just simply because of the speed and the damage and you know, it's just tough to use them. I mean, they're already down now just from getting, and these aren't even max level cannons. I believe our cannons are actually higher level than this. So, yeah, Scorchers, sure, they're fun, they're different, they're interesting, but I haven't found a use for them just yet. Maybe later bases, once they get upgraded a little bit better and we have some more gunboat energy to play with, maybe then they'll come into play. But as of right now, I'm not a fan. Not a fan. And we already lost this one, so let's just go ahead and retreat there. Yeah, so hopefully... Yeah, that's why I wouldn't use Scorchers. That's why I wouldn't use Scorchers. But, I mean, you're free to do as you wish. This is just the chicken's opinion on some mistakes that I've made. Okay, so another thing is pushing up too fast. You don't want to do that. You want to make sure that you're kind of progressing as you get through the ranks. If you find that you're just flying through everything, just slow down, take a break, wait for your chest to reload, because then you're gonna have an easier time. Because once you get to the point where you're past, where your ranking is past where your upgrades are, then you just hit that wall like most people do around 12 and 13, rank 12 and 13, and it just becomes very difficult to progress. So we're going to go Rifle, Zuka, Medic, and we're going to go with the Ice Shield. Now, I've been having a lot of success using the Ice Shield today. I find it is a very strong ability for this. Okay, so what do we want to do here, chicken? We want to go, there's one engine room at the top there. There's two over here. So let's actually go right up the gut. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then Mr. Kavan. And let's see if we can make some noise doing this, guys. Let's go 2 barrage, 2 artillery. That should take that down. And then I'm going to shock these machine guns. We're going to medkit these flamethrowers. And I'm just going to let everyone kind of get coagulated up. Then we're going to hit them with the ice shield. And look at how much progress you can make just simply with one ice shield. It basically saved us, all of our troops, coming up on the beach. And the thing about the warships bases at this level anyways is there's not that many defenses. So I mean, if you're able to just kind of walk through, then you can get a ton of work done initially. So Kavan is way over there, so that's not going to help us. This is kind of the problem with taking ice shield, is Kavan tends to wander a little bit if you're not babysitting him too much. So we're going to get those 2 over there. We're going to get this one up here. Let's go with another shock right there. We're going to hit that machine gun and those shock launchers. Okay, looking good. And I think we're gonna have just enough time for another shock. No, okay. Okay, so basically all those troops have gone down. I'll shock here again just because we might be able to get a couple of these things going here. So we got some rifles and we got some Zukas coming up over on the left. It looks like this is going to be the end of the attack, unfortunately. So now we're just simply going for damage. So let's use an artillery here and take that down. And let's go with a med pack over here. Hopefully keep some of those Zukas alive just long enough to take down this flamethrower. Come on, girls, you can do it. Nope, they're not going to do it. They're not going to do it, guys. So we got 2 engine rooms down. I don't know. Maybe 50%. Maybe 50%. We'll see how Ronnie's doing on the other side. But I don't know. That's going to be close. So he got 2 down as well. I think we actually had more percentage there from the quick look that I saw. Boom! There it is, guys. There it is. The chicken is going to percentage his way to victory. Okay, so let's try one more here before we sign things off. But yeah, Rifle Zuka Medic, Ice Shield. Definitely very good. I was watching OP Destroy's stream yesterday. I was actually in it for a little bit, and this is what he's been using a lot of, so I figured I would try it, and it's actually working very well. So big shout out to OP Destroy, guys. Make sure you're checking out his YouTube channel and everything like that. Okay, so where do we want to go here? Let's go like this and like that, and we're gonna go with an ice shield to start things off with. And let's take this guy down next, and then we're gonna go with a med pack over here, keep him nice and healthy. Let's go with a barrage over on this shock blaster. Now the shock blasters aren't that terrifying. You know, they are prototypes, but they don't seem to be doing a ton of damage. Let's go like this. And just start the slow walk up this way. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, I think I'm going to try to shock all 4 of those. Okay, we missed the shock blaster, but I think that's okay. We need an ice shield, and we need it right now. Boom, okay, there we go. So there's the ice shield. We are now protected from the machine guns, the shock blasters. Okay, we're coming back into fire now. Okay, let's go with a med pack right here to keep those guys alive while they're fighting through that machine gun. And it makes such a difference having Zukas because they just do so much work. Like, they can just take down the engine room so quickly. So it looks like we are going to get these 2. That's going to put us at a tie, and then it's going to come down to destruction again. Okay, so there we go there. Now let's shock this mortar. And let's actually flare the mortar, I think, guys. And then we'll shock it again. Because the mortar is what's going to devastate us right there. I don't think we're going to get any more engine rooms, but actually what I should have done is just flared backwards. We might be screwed if I try to do that now, but let's go for it. So we'll try to flare. I only have the 1 flare, and it's level 1, so they're just going to walk back a little bit, then they're going to walk back to exactly where they were. So that's not going to do much of anything for us, but I think if I did flare them when I took down the engine room initially, we might have been able to take down this 3rd one over here. So that is going to be a loss, unfortunately. Yeah, it doesn't matter now. Just wasting time. But yeah, guys, that's all I got for today. Hopefully you learned from the chicken's mistakes on what we've done on Warships so far. So let me know what your biggest mistake on Warships is so far down below in that comment section. Guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. That is going to wrap it up for the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. And we'll see you next one, guys. Check it out. Back.